Hello everyone, making another video, this time to speak about making an introduction of the two witnesses by reading the scriptures, okay? And I'm going to start reading from Revelation 10 verse 9, okay? So I went to the angel and asked him to give me the little scroll. He said to me, "Take it and eat it. It will turn your stomach sour, but in your mouth will be sweet as honey." I took the little scroll from the angel's hand and ate it. It tasted as sweet as honey in my mouth, but when I had eaten it, my stomach turned sour. Then I was told, "You must prophesy again about many peoples, nations, languages, and kings." So this is saying that these two witnesses, prophets, you're gonna have to prophesy everything all over again, because since Jesus left and the prophets and the apostles and the disciples of Jesus, okay, since they all gone, slowly the whole truth about God has been changed, has been lost. And this is why it says it will taste sweet in your mouth, but in your stomach will be sour. Okay, so it will be a bittersweet message. Okay, have you ever received a punch in the stomach, or have you ever been betrayed or deceived, and then you found out that the truth? Did you know that feeling in your stomach, like something really bad, you know? So this message is a strong message that they're gonna deliver. Gonna have to deliver for the whole world, about all people, about all nations, about all language and kings, because you know, we, with our religions, with our cultures, with our traditions, we have created this disunion, this separation upon mankind, this war, these fights. Okay, they was never told by God in the first place. We have misinterpreted the Bible. The Bible itself has been corrupted. Okay, the Bible is not as holy as it should be anymore. When you have a close relationship with God, you will find out that by yourself, that it's not everything in the Bible that is still inspired by God. There is a lot of stuff here in it that has been put, a lot of stuff has been taken out. Okay, is not clearly explained. Many things is not clear because there are bits that are missing. And we need to remember there was a man that put the Bible together. Okay, all the bits, all the books, all the letters together, and they've been choosing pretty much what's going to go on it and what's not going to go on it. So then I'll go for Revelation 11, and it says, "I was given a reed like a measuring rod, and I was told, go and measure the temple of God and the altar and count the worshippers there." Okay, but exclude the outer court, do not measure it, because it has been given to the Gentiles. They will trample on the holy city for 42 months. And I will give, I'll stop here. So, yeah, to measure the temple of God and count the worshippers there, which means when these two witnesses come with this message, okay, it will pretty much, and not only for that, but who they are as people, how they look like, will be automatically separating people from humble to not humble, from righteous and those who are not righteous. Okay, and you will understand later what I'm talking about. That's why I make a video before saying that only the righteous ones will accept the two witnesses, because God has given me details about the two witnesses, okay, which I'm gonna make in another video. But for now, I'm just gonna do an introduction using these scriptures, okay. And the Gentiles that are pretty much those who are lukewarm people in God, and also those that don't want nothing to do with God, okay, they're gonna be seen pretty much as the Gentiles. Yeah. They will trample on the holy city for 42 months, which will be equivalent of the 3.5 years, yeah. And I will give power to my two witnesses, and they'll prophesy for 1,260 days, clothed in sackcloth. Now, these are the two olive trees and the two lampstands that stand before the Lord of the earth. And I'm going to stop here again to clarify this. These are two individuals. It's not about being them, because some people think that this is a metaphorical stuff. No, it's not metaphorical. It's actually two individuals, okay? Two people, two persons that is going to prophesy for 1 year, for 3.5 years, clothed in sackcloth. When it says clothed in sackcloth, it doesn't mean pretty much that they literally going to be dressed in sackcloth. And when God speaks about being clothed, it means also that you put on a personality trait, okay? And sackcloth was used back in the days as a symbolism for, I took some notes here about, the sackcloth, and dressed in sackcloth is to be humbleness, equivalent to humbleness, mourning, self-sacrifice, okay, nobleness, because people who used to wear sackcloth back in the days were noble ones. Okay, so these people are going to be pretty much very simple, very humble, but also they're going to be feeling a lot of pain in their hearts, because a lot of people are going to hate them, and they're not going to realize the consequences of not accepting the message, okay, which obviously the two witnesses going to know the consequences of that, and obviously they're not going to be celebrating, they're not going to be happy, okay. They're not going to be happy with that because they know the consequences of it. And then these are the two olive trees. Now, olive trees, when God uses object or something to illustrate something, we need to understand, first of all, to look for the meaning of what is that object used for, in order to understand why is God using this object to compare with something else. Okay, so olive trees are pretty much to God. I put here olive trees. I put here is tree of life. It means tree of life. It means life. It means anointed. Okay, and also olive tree means a lot to God, okay? There's always something that is special for him. He always compares with an olive tree. So these two witnesses are going to mean a lot to God. They're going to be very anointed, okay? And they're going to also be able to anoint other people, okay? Very powerful. Their message that they bring, it means life, everlasting life, okay, means life, everlasting life, means hope, okay, and also olive tree is a symbol of, it says in Jeremiah 11:16, a green olive tree, okay, I've just put it, I didn't write it from the beginning of the scripture, so I just put a green olive tree, beautiful in fruit and form, okay. And I'm gonna stop this video here, so then I'll carry on in another one, make another one from continuation from this. Okay, so I'll stop here.